Well, hello, everybody. So today I'm talking about what is possible for the world. We have a lot of circumstances happening, and it is very easy to be pulled into the world of fear and anxiety and this dark gray world where we end up with an absence of joy and the experience that nothing will work and that there is no hope. And that space of hopelessness, anxiety, how can I talk about it? That space where you need to generate courage to be able to put one step in front of the other, that space where you try to stop yourself thinking, but in the background you are left with the weight, with the what is called hopelessness, meaning you do not have any opening. There is no space to allow for miracles or possibility to come in. That space is something you need to be aware of, because the tendency is to deny it, right? We are courageous beings. I know the courage and the strength and the resilience we all have. It's absolutely extraordinary when you think of it. We adapt, we go on with our life, we go on with our duty, we go on with our responsibility. But it is in this gray space with a lack of light, a lack of joy. So first, please know first that I know that space. I've been there. I've been all the way to despair. So just take a moment to really be aware of that space. Do not deny it. Look at it straight on. It is only when you acknowledge that space that something else will become possible, right? But first you need to look at it fully. It might be that you don't know if you're doing well in your life. It might be that you're not even aware of how you can help or how you can support people, or what is your purpose, what is the point of it all. It might be that you're worried about your family, your children, the future. It might be financial anxiety. There is so much that you need to look at it straight on. Really, it won't hurt more. Anxiety is the trap. Anxiety meaning letting your thoughts constantly churn in the background and then bringing in the courage to go on with your daily life. Okay, that doesn't work. I've tried it. It doesn't work. So acknowledge what is. Maybe you want to pause the video for a few minutes and just write it down. And once you've acknowledged that space, then there is something that will be possible, right? So let me just take you through. Who you really are is located in a world that I call the quantum world, which is not the material world. So you can call yourself your soul, your essence, your higher self. So I want you to imagine you with your body, with everything that you know yourself, but instead of being material, your body is made of energy. Right, that is the closest you can experience or give an image of who you really are. So you are this etheric body. You don't need your five senses to communicate, move, or do anything, but you still function as you function on the material world, but now in the quantum world where there is nothing dark, nothing, no circumstances, it is a world where we still go through level of consciousness, we still learn, and it's a totally another level. It's called the spiritual level. So this is who you really are. Now imagine in that world, whatever you intend to happen in the material world, all you have to do is think it. And it has happened. So in this quantum world, you think of being somewhere else and you're there. You think of something and it is, right? That is the nature of that spiritual world. There is no action linear to be taken. It's just the moment you're thinking, it is. So I'll use me for an example, right? I have an intention to participate in the creation of a new culture for humankind, a culture of love, caring, selflessness, being for each other, being totally filled with love. So I have that intention. And when I look at my material life right now, I started that project 2 years ago. I have not yet materialized that vision and that intention in the material world. But in the spiritual world, it has already happened. So now all I need to do in reality is holding that vision that my higher self or my soul has already realized in the spiritual world. I just need to give materiality to it. So there is no place I need to get to one day when that vision will be accomplished. There is no gap between where I am right now and where I should be or could be or want to be. I reverse temporality. It has already happened. Now I need to bring reality to it in our material world. It's very much like if you imagine being a painter and you take a pencil and you draw the outline of the drawing. Then the only thing left you have to do is put the colors. But once you have the outline, the drawing shall be. So I'm inviting you to take a moment to really let yourself connect to your higher self, to your soul. What does your soul want to tell you? If you could create anything at all, what would be your vision for your life, your family, your work, your finance, your health? Make sure you connect to your soul and let yourself have the experience that it has already happened. Then all you need to do is bring reality to it in the material world. Take action, because in the material world, there is only action. And the action is put in the colors on the outline you have already drawn. Remember the golden rule. You always reap what you sow. If you create a gap between you and your vision, what you are going to get is a gap. If you are the vision, and it is already, it is, then all you need to do bring reality to it. Thank you for watching. Below is a link to my courses and to making an appointment with me if you have questions and want to find out about my offering. I very much look forward to talk to you if you set up an appointment. And if you don't, we are going through a shift from Homo sapiens to Homo spiritus, the world of the five senses to the world of the five senses plus the spiritual. And I wish you from the bottom of my heart, with all the love I can put to you, I wish you a joyful, powerful, guided time.